The Call of Duty name may be synonymous with top-notch first-person shooting on consoles, but even after Call of Duty Strike Team, the FPS genre on iOS is, with a few exceptions, still a no man's land. Developer The Blast Furnace tried to broaden the Call of Duty series' scope with some tactical gameplay inspired by the Strike Force missions from Black Ops 2, but the result feels only like a half step towards what could have been. While Strike Team does entertain some fresh ideas, like an emphasis on squad combat and a top-down perspective that's better suited for touchscreens, it drags clunky FPS gameplay for the ride, leaving us with a confused, middling hybrid that does many things, but never does any of them all that well. Set in 2020, Strike Team takes place in the Black Ops 2 universe. If you randomly toss out words from a Tom Clancy novel or another Call of Duty game, there's a pretty good chance you'll accidentally spoil the plot. You've got terrorists, special operatives, international missions, drones, arm dealers, you name it. But it's all just a generic jumble. None of Strike Team's peaks are as exciting as the console game's surprising twists. The quick, simplistic mission design is perfect for on-the-go gaming. Levels are short, snappy, and often have just one straightforward objective. Character models are exceptionally blocky, but the rough edges will disappear once you start messing with the game's zoomed-out tactical mode. Strike Team lets you switch between two different ways to play, though neither is well refined. You can treat it like a regular first-person shooter, but honestly, rubbing a pane of glass isn't an ideal way to make quick, precise movements. I spent most of my time in the other mode, looking down on the battlefield from an overhead drone's point of view. From above, you can direct your squad to cover, order them to fire, toss grenades, secure objectives, and plenty more. Squad positioning is simple because you can control multiple men with just a few simple swipes. This lets you set up your own ambushes, distract guards, or sneak through the environment for silent takedowns. This also enhances the story, which follows a smaller squad of soldiers on dangerous missions around the world. When you're playing Strike Team as an FPS, on the other hand, your teammates barely warrant an afterthought. Although it is the better mode, the aerial view doesn't offer enough control to allow it to truly stand alone. You also aren't given enough feedback to make sound tactical choices. When your character inexplicably won't shoot the enemy, is it because your foe is too far away? Is it because there's some object cutting off his line of sight? Is he having a spontaneous moral dilemma? When this happens, all you can do without sacrificing your position is switch back into FPS mode and pull the trigger yourself. Call of Duty Strike Team's lack of commitment to what might have been a great new mobile-friendly take on the franchise results in a genre-mixing mess. Sticking to your roots is often a smart plan, but not when it keeps a good idea from breaking new ground. For all things Call of Duty, stay tuned to IGN.